This is the email that has been prepared for us by the scheduled task from Claude Cowork. So it has this nice title for the email and this highly visual email, right? It's got this nice progress bar graphic. It shows us that it is 22% done, and the number of shots that are ready to start, in progress, approved, and it even shows us the breakdown of the shot status per sequence. This is so cool, right? A VFX Production Manager can make use of Claude Cowork as their production AI assistant to send daily production status emails to key stakeholders. In this video, let's see how we can set this up. Here is the production directory we are going to be working with, all right? So there is this directory called show that has a bunch of sequences, sequence 1, 2, and 3, and each of the sequence has a bunch of shots, 1, 2, and 3, and importantly, it has this JSON file. So let me just open it up, and you can see that it basically has the status of each of the shot. This is like the current status, all right? We have the same exact setup for sequence 2 and also for sequence 3. And this production doesn't have any database integration to it, nor does it have a dashboard, all right? So it's a very simple folder-based system that has JSON files to track the status of each of the shots. Okay, we're going to set up Claude Cowork to send us daily production status emails just from this very basic folder setup production directory. So let's see how we can set it up. In Claude Cowork, there is this scheduled tab, all right? Click on it, and there you will have this new task button, and you have option to either create the scheduled task directly using Claude, or we can set it up manually as well. We are going to set it up manually, and for that we will need a prompt, okay? So you can here again directly enter the prompt, but what we are going to do is we are going to use Claude to create the prompt itself. It's kind of meta, but that's basically what we're going to do. Let's create the prompt using Claude Cowork. I'm going to click on new task and make sure that this particular directory, which is the show directory, is visible to this task, because that will help Claude to go through all the different directories to understand the folder structures and also the JSON file and the JSON files formatting and so on. Okay, so let's ask Claude to create the prompt now. Create a prompt that I could use to create a scheduled task that will send daily production status emails to key stakeholders. I want this email to be highly visual and concise. I want to be able to primarily see the total number of shots there are in the show and the breakdown of the number of shots that are ready to start, in progress, and approved. I also want to clearly see the percentage of the production completion in this email. Following is the directory where the production is present. Under the show directory, there are a bunch of sequence directories, and under each sequence directory, there are a bunch of shots, and importantly, there is a JSON file that contains the current status of each of the shots. Okay, we have given it enough context to build the prompt. Let's see what it creates for us. Perfect, the prompt is ready for us. Let's just copy it and head over to our schedule tab, and there click on new task and set up manually, and let's paste the prompt, and let's give it a name. We'll call it daily production status, and give it a description, daily production status, brief to key stakeholders. And let's set the frequency. We want it to be sent daily in the morning at 9 a.m. All right. So with that, let's save this. And perfect. That's it. Our prompt has been scheduled to be running every day at 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay. So we can even click on it and see the prompt itself. To test it out, let's click on the Run Now button and see what it produces for us. We can click here to see the status. We can also come here into the schedule tab and see the status of this task running. Perfect. The task is done. Now let me open up Gmail, and there we have it. So this is the email that has been prepared for us by the scheduled task from Claude Cowork. So it has this nice title for the email and this highly visual email, right? It's got this nice progress bar graphic. It shows us that it is 22% done, and the number of shots that are ready to start, in progress, approved, and it even shows us the breakdown of the shot status per sequence. This is so cool, right? This is just scratching the surface of what we could do with the scheduled task. We could, go ahead and fine tune this scheduled prompt, to make use of other tools as well to gather more insights for this production status email. So this is how a VFX Production Manager can make use of Claude Cowork as their production AI assistant to send daily production status emails to key stakeholders. Follow along if you're exploring AI for your VFX and animation pipelines.